Hey, tonight's the all-new season of Jay Leno's Garage on CNBC, and he joins us on the hotline. What's up, Jay? How are you, man? Good morning.
Hey, you tell a few jokes, you're trying to make a living. That's a gig, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah, the show comes on tonight, and we got a lot of good guests. We got the President of the United States, we got Elon Musk, Post Malone, Danica Patrick, Tim Allen, Kelly Clarkson, all kinds of people. So it's everybody has some connection with the automobile, you know, and that's what we try to find.
Isn't tonight's episode Brie Larson, Captain Marvel?
Yeah, Brie Larson is on tonight. She's
like the Nissan spokesperson. She's like in all their commercials.
Right. That's right. Yeah, we drive the new 240Z, which I saw 10 years ago when I was in Japan. So we show a little bit of that. But she's a nice. Yeah, she's a nice. You know what's interesting about Brie Larson? I'll tell you a funny story. When she was 7 years old, I gave her first break in show business. She came in to audition for a sketch. We were doing something called the Barbie Malibu Dream House Roadkill Kitchen, you know, and
Okay.
played a kid who finds dead animals in the road, and then you cook it in the Barbie, you know.
Yeah.
But she was very cute and very funny, and we continued to use her, and then eventually she won an Academy Award, so that was pretty exciting.
That's so
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, you've been you've done it so long that you get to have stories like that when you're like 7 years old and now on your show talking
I know,
about.
that's what's really funny, isn't it?
It's neat.
You know, it's funny because whenever I'd go to car shows, I would always let kids sit in my car. And I get these guys, these men come up to me who are in their, 50 now, and, when I was 9, you let me sit in your Lamborghini, and they show a picture, and it's hilarious.
Yeah. It's on CNBC. It's tonight, Jay Leno's Garage. Make sure you check it out. It's the all-new season. We'll come back, talk more with Mr. Jay Leno next. It's the all-new season of Jay Leno's Garage. It is premiering tonight on CNBC, and he's joining us. Bob and I are both huge car guys, and we love the show. Thanks for doing this. I know that did the show kind of start off as, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it's like, hey, I want to do something. I enjoy doing this. And then all of a sudden it like completely took off. Did you expect that?
That's kind of what happened. I mean, it was really just a rolling Tonight Show. Instead of sitting on a couch, you're sitting in a car, you know. And a lot of times, even when you get celebrities who know nothing about cars, they would say, I don't want to do the show. I don't know anything about cars. And I go, well, did your parents have a car? Yeah, what did they have? My dad had an old pickup truck. Okay, we find an old pickup truck that year. We pick up the Star, and we wind up talking about their dad, but whatever they used to do in the truck or go in the truck. And any tenuous connection with an automobile is kind of what makes it work, you know.
I always thought it was cool, like whenever you would pull out the steam cars or the cars that might have a propeller or some just weird, unique car.
A jet bike.
The jet bike.
Yeah.
Oh, the jet bike is great. That it's a motorcycle with a C-18 Allison jet engine out of a Bell Ranger helicopter.
And what's the theoretical top speed on that?
The fastest has been is 235, and that was me on it. But
Wow.
fastest I figured it may be $1.50, but 235 was the fastest. It might have gone a little faster, but that's what we got out of it.
That's crazy.
You know what's great? It shuts the Harley guys right up. They go, oh.
Oh, okay.
Not everybody has Batman's bike.
Hey, are you all in on the electric thing, or are you still kind of are you straddling the line on combustion and
No, I mean, look, to me, the thing I find clever about it is during the week when I'm on the 405 freeway and I'm sitting in bumper to bumper traffic, I take my Tesla. I take the electric car. Okay. On the weekends, I'll take out my Mustang or a Camaro or something. You know, you go to a car show, whatever it is might be. I mean, I think the electric car will actually save the classic car hobby because people won't be using them every day. You just take it out as you would a snowmobile or a recreational vehicle. You know, the car was the great savior of the American horse, you know. And in the old days, in New York City, they used to have 60 tons of manure dumped on the street every day. People got dysentery, they got sick, they died, whatever it might be, you know. And then suddenly a car comes along, blows a little puff of blue smoke in your face, and, well, I'll take that over manure any day. You know, thank you very much.
I never thought of that, yeah.
And that got to be sort of choking too, so you move to electrification. But no, I think it's really the future, you know.
Yeah.
Are you still
technology succeed? It can't be equal. It's got to be better. And electric cars have the range now. They certainly have the power. I mean, electric cars are the fastest cars in the world right now.
Well, I have to ask you a question about a classic car. And again, we're going to touch on something with that. Coming right back, the all-new season of Jay Leno's Garage gets kicked off tonight on CNBC. Jay Leno is our guest. We'll be right back.
Hey, don't miss it. It's the all-new season of Jay Leno's Garage. It premieres tonight on CNBC.
So we were talking about classic cars a while ago, and Big D has this 70s Chevelle. It is his pride and joy. He's got a poster of his car hanging up over
it's not
his
a poster.
car.
It's a vinyl banner.
Oh, I'm sorry. But so he's got a picture of his car hanging up over his car. Look, car, look how pretty you are.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still?
Now you see that makes perfect sense to me.
Are you still driving
I'm the kind of guy.
Are you still driving the old Lamborghini?
Oh, this guy seems fine to me. There's still a path you can get to the bedroom. What's wrong?
That's right.
Are you still driving the old Lamborghini, the Countach?
Oh yeah, I still got my Countach. Yeah, I bought Lamborghinis and they were cheap years ago. I got one for free. Okay. Because the guy blew the engine in and it wasn't worth anything. I mean, it shows you how quickly things change.
Wow.
You know, I still got my Countach from.
I remember reading somewhere that you said that was the best car you've ever owned because it was reliable.
Well, I didn't say it was the best car I ever owned, but it was reliable. You know, the thing about those kind of classic cars is if you use them every day, they are reliable. The worst thing you can do to a car is let it sit. Especially modern cars. Modern cars, unless you have it on a battery charger, there's so many computers and electronics in it, they go dead in about a week and a half or maybe even 2 weeks, you know. But if you use something every day, it's more likely to last a long time. I'm always suspicious when I find a car that's like a 1986 and it's got 300 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's been sitting for a long time, and, you know, parts wear out, oil sinks at the bottom of the pan, you're starting it up dry. You know, there's all kinds of things that can happen. So you have something you use every day is always going to be more reliable.
By the way, Jay, I always tell Bubba that when he makes fun of the fact that I have a picture of my car next to my car, I go, well, don't you have pictures of your family inside your house? Like, how's that any different? It's no different.
Exactly. And what engine is your Chevelle 396?
454 big block.
Oh, very old.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's automatic.
It's a 3-speed automatic.
Oh, very good. Very good. Okay, very nice. Well, that's a great car. That's a great car.
I get a whopping 5 miles to the gallon. It's so great. It's so good.
Yeah, that's the kind of car you got to shut it off when you get gas because it gets ahead of the pump.
That's right.
What are your thoughts on the conversions, on taking some of these old vehicles and turning them into electric vehicles?
Well, that seems to be the thing now. You know, Ford sells an electric crate motor. It's 480 horsepower and it's $4,500. Okay, now if you buy a internal combustion crate motor, it's probably going to earn you $12,000 to $20,000. So it is a bit cheaper. I mean, you know, there are a lot of conversions you can do now without cutting because an electric engine doesn't take up much space. So you take out the gas engine. You can fit the electric car in without having to modify it. And if you ever want to go back to the gas engine again, it's not a problem. But, yeah, I think it's fine. It's just another form of hot rodding. You know what I mean? It's like rock and roll music and rap music. Okay, they couldn't be more different, but they're both still music, you know. And I meet young people today, and they're more excited about the electronics in a car. Then I talk to old guys my age, and they're excited about the mechanical aspect of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the fact that you have people doing, you know, either electrification hot rodding or mechanical hot rodding, it's still hot rodding, and that's good.
Make sure you watch it. It's the all-new season of Jay Leno's Garage. It's tonight, the premiere on CNBC. Jay, thanks so much, man. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, you guys. We'll see you tonight. Appreciate it.
See you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Hey, if you like that video, go ahead and subscribe and like and hit the bell and do all the stuff.